Okay, so what I've just done is sprinkled a little bit of my North Finn community fish food into the tank, and it's done exactly what I hoped it would do, is bring out some of the more reclusive residents. Right what we have here is a spotted Raphael catfish, and these guys are awesome. This fish doesn't get more than 6, maybe 7 inches. At least that's what they say. I don't really know how big it gets. This is actually my first keeping for one of these, so I'm super pumped to have it. I didn't know we were allowed to have it, but they had it, and I bought it. So there you go. This guy's kind of a fatty, and I don't know if that's the way he's supposed to look. I'm feeding the tank very sparingly now, and that's not changing, so I'm not going to sweat it. It doesn't look very much dissimilar from what I see online, so again, it gives me further cause to not really do anything other than just feed sparingly and enjoy watching them kick up shit. Let's be honest, this is going to be a fun pairing. A bunch of ground fish and royal plecos. It's going to have to keep me on it here, now that they don't know I'm looking. Look at these two weirdos. She's a little camera shy. I don't think the catfish responds exactly the way she expects it to, so I think sometimes it sort of weirds her out. Like when two pets that aren't really the same species try and play and they can't quite get it right. I think that's what's going on here, and it's really funny. She'd like nothing more than for have this catfish crawl into a hole with her and just snuggle. I can tell. She keeps coming up and down, trying to taunt him into it. But that's fish porn, and I don't really want to do that. Talk about Chunky Kitty here. Chunky Kitty's a really trippy thing. If you look at these fish, I mean, it's just an alien, odd thing. I really dig the spines down the side. Really says don't eat me, doesn't it? And based on the law that I understand of nature, when something really wants you to not eat it and puts out this much effort to have you not eat it, it's probably delicious, which, kind of weird to say. Now, I want you to just calm down instantly. I'm not going to eat this fish. But I want you to think about it. Anyway, that's spotted Raphael catfish. It's one of my new stars. I'm super into this fish right now. Odd little alien fish that I've never kept before, and I feel real blessed to be able to do that and then share that experience with you. Try and feed this fish some peas one day and see what that does to that gut. I don't know, man. That is gut-olicious, that thing. And you, sir, have anything to say for yourself? It's disgusting. Look at it, look at it, look at it. It's like we're flying through space. A zillion stars. Sucker. Anyway, what else can we talk about that we see in here? Spiny eel, again. Kind of doing his thing. We lost him. Here you go, Spiky. We might just do catfish. Kids, we might just do catfish. Shooting this with my new Samsung S7. Could not be more pleased with this phone. A little weirded out by the fast charging unit. It says it gets it a little hot, and boy, oh boy, does it ever. It's uncomfortably hot. It's very strange, but they know what happens, so that they probably dealt with that. The guy behind there is my small bristlenose pleco, who's kind of coming of age. Starting to get there. It's a good-looking little fish, a fun little fish. Definitely knows how to handle himself in this tank. Or herself. We'll find out soon enough. But I'm real happy to have him. Did get this Raphael catfish from my local pet shop. Pretty stoked on that. Royal plecos came from Aquatic Imports Hawaii. If you have the time, do spin by aquaticimportshawaii.com. Check them out. I'll also leave that link to the pet shop as well. Just to be fair, if you find yourself in Maui County and want to check out one of our local pet shops, that'll give you the information you need to study up on it. And then there's Miss Thang here. Woo! Miss Thang, you are a lucky plucky. You are a lucky little plucky. Aren't you, sweetie? Royal, sturdy, standard. You don't need to move. You're sweating me. I'm not sweating you, buddy. Porthole catfish. Maybe a little lonely. I debated getting a couple more of these and seeing if that'll change the attitude, but I'm not sure how Miss Thing will deal with it. I don't need her taking out any more fish. I'm of a mind to strip this tank of all the wood and then yank her out and just throw her in with bash. But I like the skate. It was a weird excuse, huh? But it's true. It's absolutely true. I wouldn't lie about a word of it. All right, Jeff B, 55.